For this one, we got some future type vocals. All I ask is that you smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get straight to the mix.
Yo, I got the rest right now, this one back up. Go to the show right now, and it's packed up. I was just broke back then, tried to get my stacks up. Pull up in the Benz, it's a Mack truck.
Alright, so we came out with a solid mix for this one. So how we started the mix, we started off with just going with auto-tune EFX, which is of course matched the key with the 2-track instrumental. And I went with a retune speed of 10 and a humanize of 0. Next I went with my Avalon, and really the vocals sounded pretty good, so I didn't go too crazy on the EQ. I just did a slight boost at 10K, probably like a 0.5 dB honestly. Nothing in the mid-range, nothing in the low mid. Then I ended up taking just on the lower end around 60 hertz. I just took out -2 dB, and then around the high pass frequency I just took out 60 as well. And of course, you know, I just love going to my SSL channel, and all I did was just take this high pass to another 120, and then I kept everything else here default, and I just went to this compressor, went to like -2.2 and a ratio of 6 and a release at 4. So just with these plugins on and off, let's hear what we got so far.
Yo, I got the rest right now, this one back up. Go to the show right now, and it's packed up. Yo, I got the rest right now, this one back up. Go to the show right now, and it's packed up.
Making that vocal fit right in with that 2-track instrumental, like making it make sense. Next I went with the virtual mix rack, and I actually just used the FG stress on the virtual mix rack. I just put the input to 6, the attack was at its default, and then its output, I believe I kept this at default as well, and I just took a ratio of 4. Next I just took this FG36A, just slapped a little bit on here just to give it like a nice sheen kind of feel. And of course, you know, I just always put my FG bomber on here, which I just got it at present, only hitting about 6% at a -1 drive. And then I just went with this FG DS around 4K, and I usually just like to play around where it says normal. That's actually like a really good range. And then I just ended up pulling up this mag EQ, which I actually got this going around 20K. I just wanted to again add some more brightness into the vocal, so that's at 2 dB. And just to bring some more frequencies in, I did enhance 0.5 dB around 2.5K. And then I took out a little bit of more lows around 0.5. So just with the virtual mix rack in that EQ, let's hear what we got.
Yo, I got the rest right now, this one back up. Go to the show right now, and it's packed up. Yo, I got the rest right now, this one back up. Go to the show right now, and it's packed up.
Yeah, brought a lot of life into it, and I would say really that's coming from that FG, let me see, it's coming from this FG stress right here. I think that's where most of my volume is coming from, to get that to sit a little bit above that 2-track instrumental in my opinion. Next I went with Silka. Now with Silka, I was really just playing with it. I just wanted to see what this is about, and I'm a fan of it because it came out pretty good. I've been wanting to use more Kush audio plugins because I do have a subscription with them, and I only use one plugin from them. So I just been messing with their plugins, so I ended up just using this one, and it came out pretty dope. Basically, just took the output to about 2 dB. The attack is at 1 millisecond. I got the release really at its default, and then we just got another 4 ratio, and then the threshold is at -15.7, and that's all I'm doing with this compressor. And then slowly but surely, this is becoming one of my favorite de-essers. It gives it like a very nice thickness sound, so just don't like overdo this de-esser. But I just got the range at 4.5 dB, the ratio at 4, the release at 10 milliseconds, and then I got this frequency around 6K. I kept this focus, I believe, wherever it was at. And then I just heard one frequency that was just kind of aggravating me, so I just ended up going around 10,000 and just taking out this dip. So just with those plugins on and off, let's hear what we got.
Yo, I got the rest right now, this one back up. Go to the show right now, and it's packed up. I got the rest right now, this one back up. Go to the show right now, and it's packed up.
Yeah, this Silka might be a hidden gem. From a reverb, I just honestly just went to super plate, my E plate 3, and these are usually like my normal settings, so I just ended up doing that, going to 4 seconds of decay, and just you know, playing with the knob that blended in. So this is the reverb that I ended up using. I'll say just with something like that, just take this EQ all the way to about 1K, get you a clean reverb. But yeah, I didn't do anything with the pre-delay modulation. I didn't do anything. I just slapped on this reverb, and of course Valhalla delay. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Which these are pretty much my default settings that I usually just use with Valhalla delay 9 times out of 10. Don't think I really did anything different with my delays other than just adding this this reverb to the delay to just give it you know, a sound, I guess you could say. So with the vocal effects on and off, let's hear what we got.
Yo, I got the rest right now, this one back up. Go to the show right now, and it's packed up. Yo, I got the rest right now, this one back up. Go to the show right now, and it's packed up.
Honestly, that was something slight. I didn't even go too crazy with the reverb and delay, but I can hear it, but it's something very slight. And honestly, just with that was the whole vocal chain for this, and you can get industry vocals just like Future. Again, all I ask, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, because you know we got more gems on the way.
Yo, I got the rest right now, this one back up. Go to the show right now, and it's packed up. I was just broke back then, trying to get my stacks up. Pull up in the Benz, this a Mack truck. This a Benz truck, this a Beamer truck. Leave me the fingers up if you don't give no fucks.